Okay, hi. So we're playing the Stanley Parable. I don't know anything about this game except that it's meta or something. That's what I've heard. Okay. And is never the end, is never the end, is loading. Cool. So I guess you run through this game like multiple times or something?
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
427.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Same.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push,
Same.
how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Ooh, I'm a zoomy boy. Can I crouch? Okay, I can. I don't think I can jump though. Okay. This person has a window.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
That could be Canada. I don't even know where the meeting room is, so... Ooh, that looks scary. Let's go there. Why does it look like someone was, like, murdered at 419? What does the cup say? Who farted? What? This one says fuck. This one says be my Valentine? Yeah. Okay, maybe the cups aren't relevant. Okay. Wait, can I go in here? I guess I can't really go anywhere. Oh god, this place
When
seems...
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Do we want to do what he tells us? I feel like... Sure. Let's do that. At least for the first run. Okay, maybe it's not worth checking doors, I don't know. Oh god.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I like that. Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished agenda ideas right next day's agenda reflect. Who moved my desk? Fire paper guy, fire somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. Hire someone to okay, oh my god. Oh god, I'm stuck. Okay. Rate at which charts at the same slide depict the same information. Rate of increase in graphs per slide. Please no more charts. Please, I'm begging. Stop. Boss appreciation minute on your boss appreciation minute circle. Top 20 things you love most about your boss. Solving interpersonal conflict. Remember, it takes two people to start a fight, and right now you're both of them. God, this is getting too real. Ay, ay, ay. Do I want to go in here? Actually, let me move some crap. Is this better? It's a little better. Okay. Let's not. I'm gonna go visit our boss, I guess.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I assumed we had to go up. Oh god. Executive bathroom. Hello? Oh my god.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2845. I mean, I guess I want to do it, right? What am I doing?
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
What am I looking for? Hello?
2845.
Oh, you just want me to say it? 2845? No. No, I need to fucking... Where is it? Behind the desk is what he said, right?
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself, and Stanley got the hell along with the story.
Bruh.
Whoop-de-doo.
What did you want from me? Well, at least I'm not stuck, but I am peeved. Oh, this? Okay. Epic. Why is the desk clickable? Okay. Okay, wait. Should I have done this? Oh, God. Am I gonna die? Did I just win or lose?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. I said I was gonna follow what he says, so I'm gonna do it.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Yeah. Let's do it. Camera. Desk. Desk. Just a bunch of desks. Okay.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I feel like I progressed. Is this what I was supposed to do? What was my number? Something 27, right? Or was it just 27? Fuck, I can't remember. Is that 427? Okay.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I think I see what's happening here.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay. Oh. What does this button do? Nothing. Epic. Okay, fine. I want to go in here? I think? I don't really know what's happening.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Sure. Did I just play the game really weirdly?
And a rising chill of uncertainty.
Oh no, what have I done?
Was it over?
Oh no.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. and Stanley was happy.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, what does that say about my personality that I just did? I just... what? It was 427. Why? Okay. I just figured, like, I do what he says the first time around. I thought it would lead me somewhere bad. Oh god. Okay, well... Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, so I guess we're...
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh. Wait, I turned it... Did I do that? I don't know if I did that. Okay, so I guess the first path is going to be just going to the right, I assume? I guess that's the first branch. God damn.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
All these doors, and I can't open any of them. There's probably not anything that interesting in them anyway.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Drink, drink, drink. Okay. Now what?
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Damn. This place is big. Do I want to hop over there? What is this? Penalty for jumping on this. God. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. It will cause death. Do I want to go down? Can I go down?
Look,
Oh
Stanley,
god.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on
I should have gone over there.
here.
Oh
I'm
no.
not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Okay. God dang it. Who is her, though? Is it just gonna be like the boss? Is it my lover? Oh, this looks... Oh my god.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
What the fuck?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Hi, girlfriend.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Just be on your key. What if I don't, though? What if I just hop, skip? God dang it.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
7. I'm gonna press 7. Ready? Oh, it doesn't do anything. 5. Oh, it doesn't do anything.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work.
I'm gonna fight
One
you.
might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Did I choose this life? I exist without my consent.
But in his mind, in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Dude. That's too real. Stop.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Just spent time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Hell, I don't have. Do I have kids?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
Dude. Dude, this is... I don't know.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world, he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
I can't not, though. Because what else am I gonna do?
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
God dang it.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Are we good? Oh. Okay.
All of his
Fuck them
co-workers were
computers.
gone. What could
Fuck
it mean?
them pictures.
Stanley decided to go to the
Fuck
meeting.
them mugs.
Perhaps he had simply
Wait, can I
missed
go?
a memo.
Okay, okay, okay. I got ideas. We're gonna go.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I just want to make sure he's not gonna pull a
This was
switcheroo
not
on me.
the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay.
Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, because there's some stuff over here I wanted to do.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, can I go over here? Oh, I can't jump. I guess I can't. Okay, but there's something over here? Oh, or can I go on those? Ugh. But I also need to go... Yeah, let's go over there first.
Look, Stanley,
Oh,
I think
if I
perhaps
jump.
we've gotten off on the wrong
Two.
foot here.
Ooh.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize
Listen,
that
man.
investing your trust in
Got
someone
this.
else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Uh-oh, did I just goof up? Oh, I didn't go in that
This is
door.
it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside.
Oh no, am I gonna have to
let
go through
her
all that
back
again?
into your life. She's been waiting.
No. Let's not do that. Let's go. I guess try to jump on there? Oh god. Can I? Oh. Well fuck it, let's just jump off anyway.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Okay. Oh. Okay. This is gonna be another twist.
All his
It's like,
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
was death the way out? And it's gonna be like, nope, JK. Oh, you do open. Okay, well, let me just...
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Let's... no, we'll go... Do we want to go this way or do we want to go that way? Shit. Okay, I guess we'll go this way. What? Welcome to the whiteboard ending. What? Okay, well, fuck.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
That's okay, because I wanted to...
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about? But
I wanted
eager
to take
get
the
back
left.
To business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I guess this might just lead me back to where I was before, but we're gonna try it anyway.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No,
Very funny.
not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Okay, let me think.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I don't suppose this does anything, does it? Can I... Oh. Wait, is it just a mirror? No, it's not. Can I, like, throw something through it? I don't think I can. Wait a minute, what the f... Is this always like this? Huh. I hate Mondays, huh? Okay. So...
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure.
Oh.
Come, Stanley, let's find the story.
Oh, this is a lot of options. Okay, let's just start on the right, I guess. Okay, yeah. Let's just take every right? Like a maze? Okay, this doesn't... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this gonna... Did this lead me back? Wait, did this lead me...
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No!
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this.
No, let me
Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No! Dude.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Wait.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Do I want to turn them off again? Maybe I do. Did I turn all of them off, or did I just turn 2 of them off? I don't remember. Oh, I think I turned all of them off. Okay. Uh-oh.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. Was that like that? I don't remember. Am I gonna get stuck? Do I have to, is he forcing me to turn the computers back on?
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
What the fuck?
No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Dude.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Wow!
Congratulations!
I won again.
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Excuse you.
Some people win fair and square, and this
Not
was
me,
not one of
bitch.
those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
I don't want to restart. Uh-oh. Okay.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
I don't think this is the way I was supposed to go. Where are you leading me?
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay, now if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
Just let me in a circle?
I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Oh my god. Holy moly. I feel like I'm in a crazy house. Oh my god, please. Parkour. Parkour. Wow. Forgot I can't jump. That's a nice plant. Is that nice looking?
Wait, cut the music, go back and look at that fern.
I was appreciating that burn.
This fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You don't want to miss anything.
I definitely will not be able to memorize a fern. But it is nice looking. It is nice. Okay.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Let's go this way. Heck it, dude. Oh my god, I'm here again.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
At this point, I think you're making the mistake, voiceover man, not me.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay. Still don't trust you.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use
Make me
your
dizzy.
imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
It's got...
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Yeah, no lines. But lots of ferns would be nice. Okay, we're out of the line. We're into...
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay.
No.
So I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
God dang it.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes
16...
blank simply because it's written here on this,
Oh.
this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this?
don't.
Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do
Different
it? Did we
ending.
break the cycle? The,
Oh.
whatever it is that made this schedule? I don't even know. Will someone come for us? Did something happen?
I mean, you'll be fine, but I'll starve to death.
So, okay.
Nice one, narrator.
I guess now we'll
Epic.
just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Dude. Oh my god. Narrator, you've really goofed this up, and so have I.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I wonder what would have happened if I hadn't listened to him the first time around.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm trying to think. I feel like I've done everything on the right, haven't I? I can't remember. I guess we'll go left. Okay, office.
Yet there was not a
meeting
single
room.
person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. Oh, let's go down.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Nope. Into the dungeon. Into the dungeon basement. There's a light down here for some reason. Fire hose. Oh my god.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it.
Video games.
Dreaming!
Oh.
He yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Dude, lucid dreaming is so sick.
He imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
Let me
Did the
out.
voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that?
Video
this voice
games.
was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it.
Wake up.
He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's
Want to
all I
push the
want.
buttons.
I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay. Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I don't know why I want to turn them off, but I do.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Is there anywhere else I can go?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
There's nothing for me.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah, I guess I don't want to go. Oh, you know what we could do? Oh, I think I know what we'd do. What the fuck? Oh. What the fuck? Okay. No, not down, go up. Up? Up. Let's go up. Down is scary. I don't want to go down there. Oh. She's in a Stanley Parable? Maybe not. Is this like Willy Wonka's elevator? It's gonna shoot me to the sky, but like really slowly. What? Okay. Let's go down. No, down. No, down. Dude. Let me out. Okay, wait, what if I do both? I don't think it's gonna do anything. Okay, fine. Let me out. What does that say? I am the most expensive boss. Okay. Oh, what about his computer? There's nothing to do. Okay.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean?
What's the
Stanley
password?
wondered aloud to nobody.
It's like
He began wildly
4,
tearing through papers on the boss's desk,
7,
pulling
5
books
or
off the
something?
shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
My hand going numb. What the fuck? Literally never had that before. So weird. I swear it was before.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
No. Let's go.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
So then why did it say
The door
escape?
behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Coming for you, death. Oh.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
What?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
I guess let's go this way. Hmm. Where's the fern, though? Oh, the huh. Well, the game feature characters. Cargo lift. Okay. This cargo lift was always staying under the path. It was falling to his death. I see. Yeah, I haven't done that yet, actually. Apartment timer appears when the choice leading to the apartment ending. A timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Oh god. I don't like this. Sending levers. Sending. Pull lever, the narrator will describe what color lever they pulled. I don't think I've even seen those. Trailers. Huh. Okay. Where the fuck am I? Am I on the other side? Where am I? God. I'm lost as hell. Earlier portion of the game. Narrator outtakes. Recorded an entire released 3 separate times over the years. These clips are from early takes that were not used in the final game.
They're throwing a surprise party for him for all his button pushing. Does that sound plausible to you?
Interesting. Okay. Is this like the stuck ending where you have to restart or something? Because I did notice that, oh, I see. That, you get an achievement for exiting out and restarting the game. I got that because I was, like, messing with the settings and stuff before I, you know, just jump into the game.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
You got anything else to say to me? No?
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time choose.
Hello? God dang it. Okay. Okay, okay. So
When Stanley came to
oh.
a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Which way was the stupid cargo lift? I can't remember. Oh, I can't remember which way the cargo lift was. It was to the right? Fuck, I can't remember.
This was not the correct way to the meeting
Oh,
room,
I think
and
it
Stanley knew it perfectly
wasn't.
well.
I think it was to the
Perhaps he
left.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire
Oops.
it.
Okay.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh, no, I guess it was over here. Okay, okay. This is
Stanley
good.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Which way? I guess that way's open. Okay, where?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Danger, danger everywhere. Okay, okay. Doesn't seem that bad to me. Oh, okay. There's a fence. Okay.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
We'll listen to him. We'll see. We'll see what this does for us.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think, well, I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Okay, wait. Oh, creepy. Okay. Oh.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
I don't know. Oh my gosh. Ooh.
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Okay, but we can't stay here forever, though.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Sorry.
Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
What? This isn't even that good.
No, Stanley, let me stay here.
Oh,
Don't
God.
take this from me.
Oh God, I don't like that at all. Oh no! I have to do it though. There's no other way out.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
I'm sorry.
No!
Oh. Ow.
Thank God. You live. No. What are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to where I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
I have to take the blue door. What the
Stanley,
fuck?
let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Let me out.
God, is this really how much you dislike my game?
It's not about
Throw yourself
you.
from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
No. Please work. Dude.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
I don't
Do you
think there's...
actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me?
I don't think there's anything I can do over here. We could jump over here.
I wanted us to be happy,
can't.
Stanley. I really did. I wish I still thought that was possible.
There's nothing here, though. I'ma do it, I guess. Because I don't think there's anything else. There's nothing for me here, I'm sorry. Fourth time's a charm?
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Okay, blue door time. I think.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh. Wait, is this how this was before? Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I don't remember... Yeah, I guess it was this
This
one.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps
Blue
he wanted
door,
to stop by
blue
the employee
door.
lounge first, just to admire it.
Blue...
Stanley felt
Dabba
lightheaded,
die.
butterflies in his stomach,
Dabba
but
dee.
eager to get back
Dabbo
to
die.
business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Dabbo dee, dabbo die.
Stanley was so
Okay.
bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
I'm assuming there's
Stanley, I think
no
perhaps we've gotten
card
off on
for
the
that.
wrong foot here.
Because there haven't really been
I'm
any
not forbidden,
items
you really
thus
are
far.
not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be
What about
difficult.
over there?
But
I
the
don't think
fact
we can get
is
over
that
there.
The story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've...
Oh my god.
Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nuh-uh. No, okay.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want
Blue
to find
door,
out what
blue
lies at
door.
the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Yay!
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
What?
Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You give me
Base
absolutely
building.
nothing so
Tower
far.
defense.
Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Oh god.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
This is kinda... freaky. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I mean, it's pretty good, but also this orange is pretty dastardly, so I'm gonna say 3.
Of course. A 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that
Okay.
sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful. Here,
You're getting a 1
based on
next
the
time,
data from your
mister.
previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Oh, okay. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Oh, okay. Do I want to go orange again, or what? I don't really... Do I want to go this way? Why did I do this?
Would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Oh no.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
There's something horrible.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
I'll give it 4 seconds. Oh my god. My sister actually just had a baby, and I do think this is what it's gonna be like. Bye-bye, baby.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot. Well, Stanley, is this any better?
Hell yeah, dude.
At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this.
I mean,
I'm done making things
Minecraft's
real.
pretty good.
From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Oh my god.
This will go here. No, here. And then...
You good? You got a house out of dirt, my man? I mean, it's not even close to the night. You got time.
Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy.
It won't let me take
But you've only
anything.
seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Oh, do I have to... No, I can't. I can't get in. Oh.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Oh. Okay. It's like... Oh god. It's really smartly done because you can't jump, and so you just have to continue going downwards. Oh my god. I don't even have a torch or a sword or anything.
Have you brought a light?
No. Give me this coal, though. If you let me have the coal, I could maybe make a torch. Dude. This is so good.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5.
No!
And the
I hear
diamonds
mobs.
couldn't save this one. Okay,
No.
new game.
No! Oh my god, where am I now?
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
Hell yeah, dude.
You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Come on, dude. Like Portal? I'm missing out. Huh.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Fuck you, narrator.
Genius.
Fuck you.
No, actually, you know
What?
I think that's plenty. I
No.
don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly
Hello.
doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can
What?
pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough. So...
Oh. It's real dark. Oh my god, I fell again. Oh god, it's so dark and so quiet. Whoa. Oh. Oh no, it's dark again. Beep boop boop. No? Nothing? What? You serious? Okay, okay. Well. Cool. Oh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way.
I played the
Once
baby
this
game for
ends,
4
after it all
seconds and I
comes
was
to a
good.
close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Come on, narrator, man, it's not that bad. Okay. We're gonna try a thing. And I don't know if it's gonna do anything.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was
Admiring.
majestic, perhaps too, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is
I'm
that
not
the
sure if this is
story
gonna
has
do
been
anything,
about
but I'm
nothing
gonna try
but you
anyways.
all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you forgot. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look,
Blue
let me
door.
prove it.
Blue
Let
door.
me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue door.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley? All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You
Okay.
see?
Okay,
There's nothing
yeah.
here.
This is
I
fine.
haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see.
Narrator
Help me,
man, you're so
Stanley.
melodramatic.
Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback. There we go.
I wanted
Third
to...
option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go
wanted to
ahead,
go
Stanley. Take it for a spin.
over here and see if this does anything. Oh, it just leads to the same
I'm
spot.
going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version.
This
Would you say
time-
that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I guess I'll give you a 5 out of 5 this time around.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be
It's just
perfectly
full of doors.
candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Oh. Okay. What? Oh, this one. It's just gonna lead to the same spot. Can I go back? Okay.
Would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Let's say yes.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on.
Oh,
And
no.
now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You
No.
wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect.
I
Let
thought
me
it would
boot
lead
up.
me somewhere else. I thought the different doors would lead me somewhere else.
In this game, the baby crawls left.
Just go die, baby.
Danger.
Just go
You
die.
click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game
I'm not gonna
only
even
becomes
press it a
clearer
single
once
time.
you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Bye bye, baby. Bye bye.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here?
I've really done it this
Yes,
time, haven't I?
this
God.
seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Oh god, should I restart it? Do I want to go through all this
Well,
again?
Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough?
Maybe I
Tell
should
me,
restart it.
Stanley,
Will that, like,
be
really
enough?
fuck it up?
Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Fuck it, we're gonna fucking... yeah, we're gonna start over. Okay. I feel like I've done most, if not all paths, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'm overconfident, but I feel like... I'm trying to think if there's any paths I didn't take. Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might come into a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I did go through the red door. And I went down. Yeah, I think I've maybe done every path. I can't think of anything that I haven't done. And I did I did the ending where I just followed him. So maybe I did everything? And I did the elevator. Oh. Oh. That doesn't even... Okay. Well, I got the bathroom ending. Epic.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in
Did you
his
pick up the
tracks.
phone?
Not a living soul.
Was that the
anywhere.
what led to the
Could he
girlfriends?
really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to take. Too much for any man to take. He fell to his knees,
Which phone?
bursting into half moans, half sobs, the guttural retching of life from a man
Apartments.
denied any hope, any reason to keep going.
Yeah, I think
Here
I
on the
did
floor, he
pick
lay
up the
prone,
phone.
paralyzed by fear for nearly a full hour. But when at last he began to move about and survey the situation, he found a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could it mean? Was it a sign of hope for Stanley's future? Alas, it was not. For although this keypad guarded the terrible secret of Stanley's past,
I
it had
didn't
been
not
assigned
pick
a
up the phone,
4-digit
no.
code so devious and so random that no man could ever hope to guess it. 2845.
Okay, we'll see if there's
Statistically, nearly
anything
impossible to guess
this
which
way
incredibly, by simply pushing random
that I didn't
buttons on
do.
the keypad, Stanley happened to
And then we'll
input
not pick up the
correct
phone.
code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Okay.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh god, is there anything over here? No, okay. Yeah, I think I did all this. Oh. Yeah, no, I think I did. I did, I think, 2 of them, I guess?
Stanley walked
I've
straight
gone
ahead through
this
the large
way.
door that read Mind Control Facility.
And I've gone this way.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
I don't
Stanley
remember any
thought to
choices
himself.
this
Did he have
way.
the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on the
Sure,
screen.
yeah.
And Stanley, one one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Is there anything, like, for me if I continue this way? Other than, like, the ending?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really
Don't
been
enter
under
the
someone's
elevator.
control all this time?
Just wait a minute
Was this
and
the
the
only
gate will
reason
open
he was
again?
happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
This elevator? After going back, press the light button. Okay, okay. Secrets. Can I leave? Or do I want to press the button? I guess I have to press the button. Wow! Wow. Okay. Do I have to manually leave this, or...?
No.
Okay.
He refused to.
Okay,
He
maybe I
couldn't accept it.
don't
His
want
own
to
life
go. I
in
don't know if there's any other
someone else's
paths this
control.
way.
Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it?
I don't think there
Was it
was.
even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
There is. Okay.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay. Because last time, I just went in there. Let's see. Can I do anything? You look so pressable. Oh, I see. Where is number 3, though? One, two. Oh, are they over there? No. Okay, 4's up there. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. We're doing it. Progressing. What? Do I have to do it the opposite order? Or did I take too long? Okay. It wouldn't be the passcode because that had a 7 in it, didn't it? Or an 8. Hmm. Poop. Don't know. Poop. Oh. No, but that has a 0 in it. Could it just be 521 though? Or is there a 0 I missed somewhere? I don't know if that's relevant at all. I don't think it is. Crap, I don't know.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself? Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need
what
to
are the buttons
understand,
for?
there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your
5, 4, 3,
story
2,
now.
1,
Shape
or
it
is
to your
it the
heart's
other
desires.
way?
Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time
Wait, where
to
are
talk
you?
about you, about me.
Okay,
Where
okay.
we're going.
Oh,
All
I'm
these
dead.
moments, I barely know where to start.
Is it my more than you want, or is it 1, 2, 3, 4,
What's
5?
that?
I don't know.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are. A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been
Nope,
rather
we're
amusing.
dead.
Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control
Oh.
wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
What?
But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But
Oh,
I'm
no.
enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Okay, okay.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons.
Oh.
No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything,
Fuck you,
anything,
narrator.
Something here will save me.
I can't even count
That's
to
Stanley.
3,
That
apparently.
this video game can be beaten. One solved. Do you have any
Boy,
idea
once I
what your
press
purpose in this
4 and
place
5, it's over for you, man.
is? Stanley,
Over for you.
you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control
No.
this world, that's fine. but I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Maybe
Let me out of the door.
it's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
Okay.
All of his co-workers
Time
were gone.
to not
What could it
answer the
mean?
phone.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he
I
wanted to
do know
stop by
that
the
perfectly
employee
well.
lounge first, just to admire it. And here it was, the lounge. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust
Why would
in
you say it
someone
like
else can be
that if
difficult,
you're not my
but
enemy?
The fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Huh? Unplug it.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
You do know that's possible. You goof.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person, but if used incorrectly can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Oh.
Excellent.
Okay.
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Wow.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay. Okay. Do I want to get back on here?
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Okay. I still really want to go in this door. Okay, okay. Are we
Almost
good?
there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What if I didn't, though?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
This place looks like doo-doo. Okay, fine. We good?
I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that you... My story! You've destroyed my work! Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
We good, my dude? Oh no. Ew.
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. You thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
Oh God.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
I'm gonna choose
Just follow
wrong.
my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Is it gonna force me to go left though?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Okay.
That
Okay.
means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Didn't I do this though?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of
I don't think
disbelief,
we're
Stanley
good.
decided to go
Oh,
up to his
God.
boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Can I still... No, I can't. Ooh.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode.
What?
He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
What?
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
My dude, please help.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step. Okay, fine, you're not gonna do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything...
through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me?
Stanley.
Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
I did not like that ending. I don't know if there was any other endings.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
But
mean?
there probably are. I'm sure there
Stanley
are.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
But I don't know how to find them.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, maybe... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna play through the just follow what he says ending again.
Yet there was not a single person here.
And then I'll
either.
probably end
Feeling
it.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
Dude. God damn it. I got energy and anxiety.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Okay. Let's get her done.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all. Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes! He had won! He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna end it. Okay. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.